90 grand and bubble.
Well, that was absolutely cocked.
Well, that was absolutely cocked, just like United's performance on Saturday. Anyways, welcome to Does Football Stand. It's episode 18 of This Week in Football. And by the way, before anyone says, no, it's episode 17, we did episode 17 on the England-Albania watch-along. It's just not titled This Week in Football, so don't get confused by that. Because I nearly did earlier one, actually. So there you go. Welcome if you just tuned in, by the way. And make sure you get your comments and whatever in the live chat. Let's have a look at live chat first of all. Scotty B, as per usual, in the live chat. Hello, famous mans. Good to see you back. It's been a while. What's the famous dinner? I think I'm having an Asda pizza, actually, for tea later on. Joe jumping, hey, baby, I want to know who on earth is this United Jack guy? Because with them type of comments, you're not staying in chat. Bye. There you go. So, Joe jumping there. Back-to-back wins for us. The Great Escape is on. Wait, did you win your last game as well? I thought you'd won. I thought it was only your first win of the season. Unless you won before then. Oh, no, you won at Brentford, didn't you? Well, it's your first home in the season, let's just say that. I forgot about the Brentford game. Dean Smithy was truly underway. Just cooking me dinner, slow applies. I bet you wanted to have our pizza tonight. Yeah, I'm on an Asda pizza tonight.
Nice.
Might be joined by West Ham Paul. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But make sure you get your comments in live chat. And welcome to the stream. Of course, joining us tonight, as per usual, is Gavick and Owen. Evening, lads. Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it feels like it's been a while. It's only been about 8 days, but feels like a decade after time.
Too long, Daryl.
Too long, yes. Well, you'll probably you'll be glad you're back until you hear after the joke. But there you go. Thoughts on Ollie sacking? Yeah, we're going to get onto that in a few minutes. Did you hear about there was a problem at one of the local paper shops? Blew away. It blew away. Never mind. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, didn't approve to that one, did you? Never mind. They won't get any better, I can guarantee, throughout the night. Hi, Garrick says, Joe. It's funny how he says hey to me, hi to Gary. It doesn't say hi to Owen.
Fine, whatever. Do whatever you want.
Lord. Oh, well, we're getting close to the Christmas time, which means that once we get into December, the Christmas jokes are coming out. So enjoy them because they're awful. Hi, Jane. Oh, okay, right. We're getting there. Just add the N on the end, and there you go. There we go. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, it's not Christmas yet.
That's bad. Isn't that bad luck as well when you do it too early?
And the songs that'll be on the singing channel, pal. There you go. Oh, and there we go.
Yay! That's actually still wrong, but there we go.
There we go. Well, never mind. Got that 4 minutes later, so there you go.
Three too many E's in there, but there we go.
Well, there you go.
It's fine. It'll work. It'll work for me.
Oh, dear me. Recently announced that the famous Daddy's getting shipped into Manchester United as the new manager. I mean, he'd give the players a good kick in the backside, that's for certain. But I haven't a clue. As far as I know, he's staying here, as far as I know. But no, I haven't heard of anything like that. Evening, people. Football Crew Show. Hello, Daryl Stimson. Evening, people. What's your thoughts on Ollie Sackett? We'll get onto that in a few moments. Ollie Solskjaer interview. Why didn't we do the same with the past managers that we sacked? I don't know, because I think they just got sacked and then just left the ground immediately. So I think Ollie stayed at the ground for a bit longer. So that obviously gave him the opportunity. But it's one of them things. Welcome if you're joined, by the way. Do like to stream. That would be marvellous. Make sure to get involved in the live chat. Let's get up to the usual 10 likes. I've got the usual Iron Brew with us tonight. So we're back and running. I swear I saw him on a private plane heading for Manchester U. Manchester U, yeah. Well, he'd be heading to Salford, actually, if that was the case. But no, my sister's in Manchester for an audition, but not for the Manchester United role. That's what anyways, let's get straight on to business then. Obviously, quite a bit to talk about tonight. Ollie obviously being sacked by Manchester United. And, you know, when I saw the result on Saturday, because I wasn't, obviously, I wasn't watching any of the football. I was busy doing this Christmas job I'm doing at the minute, which is performance. So that's fine for me because that's something I've done for 15 years. And I'm only 19. So there you go.
A long career established.
Yeah. We're mostly doing it with family, but there you go. No, not for BGT. We went down to London actually for that about 2 weeks ago. Well, there you go. So Ollie got sacked, and I didn't see the news until late on the evening. I saw the result. It was 4-1. Harry Maguire got sent off. First thing I said to myself, what a surprise. Because it doesn't come as a surprise nowadays that we're getting beat to teams like Watford. And, people are saying to me, oh, that's embarrassing, we're losing to teams like Watford. I said, we've got a terrible record at Watford. So there's nothing new there. I think, did we lose? We lost 2-0 a few seasons ago. We lost, I think, 4-1 or something a while ago. It might have been 3-1 or 4-1. We definitely lost by that many before.
I can't even keep count of the amount of goals we've been conceding recently.
We always lose to Watford. It always seems to be a bit of a bogey team away from home. It's a bit like Bolton with Norwich. But it's one of them things. I saw the result, I was like, well, that's no surprise. Bit hilarious how Harry Maguire got sent off after doing all this. Did he in England? I'm not bothered. I think he's pathetic as a captain. Don't know why on earth he is the captain. For me, if I'm going to pick anyone as captain, for me, De Gea, personally. I know a lot of people disagree because obviously people say, oh, goalkeepers shouldn't be bloody captains, this, that, and the other. Well, half the time the keepers do more than the outfield players. I mean, I don't think Ben Foster's captain at Watford. I think is it Willa Kong? Oh, right, who it is, a captain?
It might be Foster actually.
I don't think it is. I think it's Trooster Kong. I believe.
Because he came on a Kong in the second half, so he wouldn't be captain surely. Actually, maybe I don't know. Actually, that'd be a good thing. Watford captain.
Who's captain on Saturday? Let's have a look.
It's so like not updated.
Musa Sissoko.
Oh, so he actually club captain? Oh, because when I clicked on it on Google, it said it was Troy Deeney still. So that's how updated they are.
Well, that's about a date, isn't it? These are Birmingham. So there you go. De Gea or Ronaldo should be captain. I wouldn't give it to Ronaldo. I mean, thing with captains, you have to take a lot of responsibility. Maguire doesn't have to, Ronaldo doesn't take responsibility. So, there was one game I think Ronaldo was looking at Ollie going, what we meant to do here,
Yeah, with the hand gestures.
De Gea's after time the man stepping in. So for me, De Gea. Oh, here we go again. Garrick looks 15, but you're 7. He's not. He is 15.
We had a whole again last week. We don't need to go through it again.
He's 15. I'm 19, and Owen's 20. There you go.
As simple as that.
Exactly.
There you go. Short and sweet, and that's all it needs to be. Dear me. If we do have time at the end, we might have a game of Guess Who if you guys are up for it. Look here. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, Ollie got sacked, and I was like, well, I'm not surprised. You know, I was sad, obviously, because Ollie's my all-time favourite United player. Absolutely love Ollie to bits when he was a player. And then I found he'd got sacked. I was sad, but at the same time, bye, because you know, it had to be done at the end, didn't it? Because the way things were going, we were going to end up being a bit like Chelsea were in 2016 or something, 2015, 2016, something like that, I think it was, when they were like 12th in the table or something. I'm like, we're going to end up being like that at this rate. So it was the right decision, but, you know, it's a shame that it had to happen. I don't know why, though. This is one thing that bugs me. Why didn't they just do it in the international break?
I don't know.
You got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to change things around, and you decide to do it after we lose 4-1 to Watford.
I think it's a bit awkward considering you got a Champions League game tomorrow or Wednesday.
Tomorrow,
yeah, as well.
And it's an early kickoff. It's like 5:45. So I mean, the turnaround's literally like been what, like just 48 hours.
I'm glad you said that. By the way, but a reminder to everyone: no stream tomorrow. Obviously, I'd normally do the Champions League game. Unfortunately, Borough are at home to Preston, so I'll be leaving for the game at 6:45, which is literally not even an hour through the match. So it's pointless me doing that. So no stream tomorrow, and the Borough vlog will be uploaded on Wednesday. Carry on. What were you saying, sorry?
No, I was just saying it's a bit, you know, the turnaround's like, you know, really short. And you know, that's well, that's the thing. And you know, I don't know how long that's going to take to get a manager sorted. Like rumors about Pochettino, but I mean those can fall flat quite quickly. So I don't know.
It took us at least a week to get Ollie in.
Exactly. So you know, I feel like we're in a bit of a weird situation. It's always weird when you don't have a manager. It's kind of like a weird feeling. But I mean, you know, it was the right decision in the end. Even though I feel like the interview at the end was sort of sad. I'm not sure they really could have I'm not sure if they made him do it or he wanted to do it or whatever. But that interview, you know, where he was, you know, tearing up at the end, I just thought maybe. I don't know, it's a bit harsh, but, you know, if he wanted to do it, then I guess that's fine. But, you know, as a player, he's still a legend of the club. I just think, you know, it wasn't his job. It was too big for him. So, yeah, I don't really know who we're going to get in as interim. But, you know, whoever it is, hopefully, because the season's not over. You know, we're not even halfway through the season. So it can be salvaged. You know, Chelsea did it. So... You know, we could try and salvage it, but I mean, it depends who comes in. It could be Carrick. Carrick could just stay there.
Well, we've already received news that I think Michael Carrick. Well, no, Darren Fletcher's apparently meant to be taking temporary charge.
Oh, I thought it was Carrick.
Yeah,
because
he did the interview, but the press conference, but there was. Rumours going mounting down. Fletcher was going to take temporary charge, but I think it would be Carrick. I mean, why would Carrick do the press conference if it wasn't going to be him?
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a bit strange. No, not darts on Wednesday. Me and Liam are doing Atletico Madrid v Milan and Real Madrid Sheriff. That's on Wednesday night. That's on this channel. So there we go. Oh dear. Such a cack performance on Saturday, but still top of the league going into tomorrow. But could be worse. We could be Cambridge.
Yeah, well, Liam, whatever. You've been in League One longer than we have, mate. You've been in League One longer than we have. We're just looking to survive, and we're doing that quite well. So, you know, when you come to the Abbey, we'll see. We'll see. When you come to the Abbey.
Yeah, he travelled to Charlton as well. Such shame. Anyways, I suppose on the plus side, we will. I suppose after this, we'll now see a different Manchester United team because the team we were seeing. I don't know if it was the same for you, but for me, there was a lot of times where we just looked lethargic attacking and defensively, and a lot of the players were looking like the hell are we meant to be doing it? You know, half the players just didn't seem to have a clue. And then so many times people are putting the blame on Ollie. But I think the players need to have a good hard look at themselves because I don't think it's all down to Ollie. I think half the time the players just can't be asked. Quite simply. And it's the same with all clubs, though. There's, you'll have bad performances here and there. We've had too many consistently bad performances. It's one of them things, But I think the managers get the blame far too much. Because I know that, don't get me wrong, they've got a lot of responsibilities. They have to, they're in charge of what the players do. But on the pitch, the players have to fulfill his tactics. And if they're not doing what he's asking, well, whose fault is that?
Exactly. I think it's very easy when you're performing badly to just automatically just blame the manager. But
well, that's the thing. We'll see whether it's the players. Because once the manager's gone, there's no excuse for the players now. So we'll see. We'll see who it was, whether it's the players or the manager.
Yeah,
there you go. That's a good point. I think there's a few teams have done that. I believe that fan, what's his name, Blockhouse or something. It's gone to Rangers as a former Rangers player. Trying to figure out how that's going to go. Yeah, I agree with that. We don't normally. I think we've only signed one actual former player, which was Ollie. We signed Jose. We signed Van Gaal. We had Giggs in charge at one point. That was pretty, wasn't it? Who else did we have? There was David Moyes, there was Van Gaal,
Mourinho.
And Ollie, and that's about it, I think. So we've only signed one. Only appointed one ex-player as manager. I think it's the same for all teams. I don't agree with with clubs signing ex-former players as managers. I suppose the positive thing for them though is they know the surroundings, they know what is required at the club. But if you want a manager, you want an actual experienced manager. Now we're currently looking at Mauricio Pochettino, who I don't think would be a bad shout, except he's won sod all in the way trophies, even with PSG. So, and that's with Messi, etc. as well. What's he going to do with United?
Well, he didn't win anything at Spurs either. Yes, there's Spurs, but
Spurs attack though.
Yeah, exactly. But then to go to PSG, who you think would be winning everything basically, and they're not. I think as well.
It's difficult with PSG because it's a completely different league, different surroundings. Obviously different language as well. He won't know French, so he'll have to learn that. The difference with coming back to the Prem, he knows how difficult the Premier League is firsthand. He's done well in the Champions League with Spurs. He's a very good manager when he has the right team. Now, the team like ours, with him in charge, we should go, I'd say, quite far. I wouldn't go as far as that we're going to win trophies as of yet, because I don't think as a club we're anywhere near at the minute. We're nowhere near. We should be a lot closer than we are, but it's one of them things, It's the Premier League. We're not playing in the, we're not playing the bloody Chinese Super League or any of them leagues that are easy peasy lemon squeezy, So get Alex out of retirement. We'd have a job. I don't think he's going to come out with.
Let the man rest. He's like 78. Let him enjoy his retirement. Why? I think that'd be the worst thing we could do.
Yeah. Oh dear.
That's a shame. Then you say it, so
I saw because Chelsea fans have a campaign against Anthony Taylor, don't they? They did that petition to never ref a game of theirs again. I think it got
for the reader.
Well, yeah, both teams don't like him. So, but it's because because I think he's from Greater Manchester.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
He's from Burnley or something silly like that. I don't know. Oh dear. But I mean, if you look at, well, I saw the winning percentage, Ollie's win percentage, and it was lower than any other Premier League manager, I think, or probably than Norwich, really. But it was. I saw his win percentage out of the top 6 managers. That is as appalling. But you say, is it down to the team or is it down to him? You know, because I think tactically, there's times where he's inept and, you know, he ends up being tactically outclassed by a lot of teams. Against Watford, Ranieri masterclass. But we know what Ranieri's like. He's a superb manager. So, you know, where do we go from here? That's the question. Where do we go from here?
Well, who do you
probably now? We're possibly going to get Pochettino. Where's that going to lead?
Get?
I just feel like Pochettino. The club wanted Pochettino before Solskjaer, and I feel like I don't know. I just have a feeling they're going to go for Poch, because we're not going to get Rodgers because like Rodgers is like seemingly like quite committed to Leicester.
I wouldn't want him anyway.
Well, I think Rodgers and Pochettino are quite similar. Like both like can play good football, but both have won nothing. But I think I'll say Pochettino. I think if you ask me right now, that's who I think will probably be in.
What about you?
Pochettino's way. I think Pochettino's way better. I mean, Brendan Rodgers hasn't got Leicester to the Champions League once, so that's saying something. Pochettino's got Spurs of all teams, probably one of the worst top 6 sides in the league statistically. It's got them to the Champions League final, and then bottled it against Liverpool, sadly. But you know, that was quite a remarkable season. We had a few teams in there that no one expected. Ajax got to the semi-finals. Well, no one saw that coming. I mean, Bayern got knocked out to Liverpool in the round of 16s. That was completely unexpected, I have to say. But you know, it's football, isn't it? Football's a funny old game. But I think the way Ollie was treated at the club was, well, every 2 seconds it was, his positions is what's the word? There's uncertainty over his position. Well, there's been uncertainty over his position for the past couple of months. So, you know, if you're uncertain about his position, or you don't think it's going to be right, make the decision quickly. Don't spend 10 hours really, you know, trying to make a decision, because our board, the Glaziers, are just undecisive every single time. And I don't think they helped them in the window. You Donny van de Beek, for starters, wasn't a signing that Ollie wanted. I could tell that. I could tell that by the fact that he wasn't starting. He was not a signing that he wanted. The board just signs players that the managers don't want or don't need. You know, apart from Sancho, I don't think we needed Sancho. I think Sancho's a bit of a ridiculous appointment, but under a different manager, we might see a difference, to be honest.
Sancho, it's just gone completely wrong for Sancho. It goes from ripping up Bundesliga to being in 007.
I
don't know if you've heard that before, but one of my mates said it today. It's something like 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 appearances.
I hope that is the case. So, well, I wish it was the case. It won't happen anytime soon. When's your stadium going to get an expansion? There was talks about making it 100,000 seats. It wasn't there quite a while ago, but
really? Are you sure he doesn't mean Borough?
No, not the Borough. Right. This is going back up our mind. There was something about wanting to make it a 90 to 100,000 seat or something. Make it like one of the biggest stadium in England. Right.
That'll be interesting. See what the FA says about that, considering Wembley has that tile at the moment.
I don't think it needs expanding. We sell it out anyway.
So it's already got like what 80,000, 75,000, something like that.
75,400 and something, I think it is. Finderloo Cruz. Oh, I haven't seen him in the stream for a long while. Who should be the new captain? I want David De Gea to be our captain. Thank you. At least someone agrees. Because I think De Gea does more. He does more talking than the rest of the team do. Ronaldo just stands up for. My problem with Ronaldo, and I think Niall said this as well, but he's not a fan of Ronaldo because Ronaldo just stands there and waits for the ball to go to him. Doesn't move. He never makes any of these good ones, and then he complains when someone doesn't pass to him because he's not making the ones. He's not getting into the positions that he needs to be. And I also thought that we were playing him in the wrong position because, for me, Ronaldo is not a striker.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not a striker. When he was at Real Madrid, he was playing left wing. Look what he did there. As soon as he went to Juventus, played striker. Completely different. He's just not the same as striker. If it's me, start him at left mid. Try him at left mid at least once, and then see where we go from there. And if that doesn't work, panic. You know.
Who would you put up front then if you put Ronaldo on left wing?
Rashford, maybe. Well, when he comes back from injury. Or Greenwood.
So
Greenwood, for me, is a striker. I think he's good enough to be up there.
You got Cavani.
Ronaldo's just not good enough at striker at the minute.
Yeah.
I'd play him at left mid, put Greenwood at striker, and then maybe try and squeeze Sancho in at right mid and see how that goes. Because we've got no Rashford. We've got no Fernando because he's still out injured. You know, so we've got a few injury issues, which doesn't help. But I think that's what I would do tomorrow. You know, I mean, I say against Villarreal because it's quite a big game, actually. We need to get some points out of them. But I think we'll go cautious tomorrow because we need a point from that. And, you know, we know what Villarreal are like. They took the lead against us at Old Trafford, despite them being absolutely garbage. So, you know, you never know football's a fun old game. Ronaldo to leave in the next 2 or 3 seasons. He'll probably leave this season at this rate.
Well, he's nearly 37, so I expect him to leave soon.
MLS rumours ages ago. Well, that was ages ago.
I think it's a 2-year contract.
Oh, right. Yeah, it'll probably go after that. This doesn't go well.
I mean, I know someone said to me they'd want Zlatan back. I said, I think he'll retire at the end of this season. He's in his 40s now.
Yeah.
Did you watch I'm a Celeb last night? Episode 2 is on tonight. Is it? That's nice. Yeah, I do watch I'm a Celeb, but I didn't last night because I wasn't home in time.
I didn't.
Yeah, we won't say about that. Anyway,
I don't know about that, but I would guess it's a pretty funny story.
Liam was on the train. I think he was on the train back from Charlton. I messaged him anyway, and I didn't get any reply from him. And this was about 10 o'clock at night. And apparently it's only meant to take about 4 hours or something to get to Charlton. But I don't know. It's there was one time where I think Liam had disappeared to go to the toilet on one of the streams and then didn't come back for about 15 minutes. And Scotty B said he got locked in the toilet. I think that's where it all came from. I can't quite remember. It was something crap like that. I know that's a fact, but there you go. Oh, never mind.
Good pun.
Yeah, that wasn't even meant to be. It's one of them things. Anyway, let's move on then. So Solskjaer's gone. Pochettino very likely to come in. We'll see a difference in the United team, hopefully. I think the biggest shock of the weekend was actually Norwich getting a win against Southampton. Have they actually moved up? They have actually. They are not bottom of the table now. It's Newcastle.
300 billion bank. Yeah. And
what a shame.
I
I actually hope Norwich do stay up so that we don't have to play them next season. There you go, because I hate
Yeah,
it.
you might have to play Newcastle at this rate, though.
We'd probably beat them at this rate. They're going down. That would be hilarious. Going down with 400 million in the bank. That would be hilarious. That. Second win you forgot to. Yeah, your first home win. You won against Brentford. I mean, I was actually shocked by that as well because Brentford have been good this season. But I say, all teams will, start to dip in the form. But there was, I tell you what, there was some really interesting results this weekend. 3-0 Chelsea doesn't really surprise me. They are 3 points ahead at the top of the league. Aston Villa beat Brighton, which I know Gareth won't have been happy about. First game under Steven Gerrard, and it was 80-odd minute goals as well. Always bad when you concede goals late on because it doesn't give you much chance to, get back into the game. Burnley Palace, Newcastle Brentford, all 3-3. Absolute crackers. In them games. The Newcastle one was an absolute cracker. 1-0 to them, 2-1 to Brentford, then 2-2, 3-2 then to Brentford, then 3-3. It was quite a match. Norwich beat Southampton 2-1. Timo Pukki has actually got more goals this season than Ronaldo, I found out. That's embarrassing. Ronaldo's got less goals than Timo Pukki. And I was like, because I'm playing him in the wrong position. I bet you under Pochettino, he's a lot. If we get Pochettino, that is, I bet he's a lot different. I bet he's
hopefully he does the Harry Kane treatment on him.
Yeah. Does he look effortlessly good? Effortlessly. Right, you've been eating the dictionary of it. Going to be tough to stop them. Thing is, right, if we get a new manager in, we'll probably beat them. That's the funny thing.
We got Chelsea and Arsenal coming up, don't we?
Yeah, Chelsea and Banter Club. So we always seem to turn up against Chelsea, but when we play against Arsenal, they turn up instead. So don't want to speak too much about the Watford game. To be honest, they could, by the looks of it, they could have been about 5 up at half time. That was how bad we were, apparently.
Yeah.
The first half, they had 11 shots to our 2. Dear. And then second half was more even. Apparently, David De Gea made a few good and important saves because I just saw Mark Coleridge tweeting, De Gea again! Oh, yeah. Did he saved 2 penalties?
Yeah, he did, 2 in a row.
Oh, he's finally getting onto his form. There was times where he never saved a pen.
But then how can you save 2 pens in a row and not get any points out
and
of
only
the game?
save 1 out of 128?
Exactly. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I remember that stat where was it something like
that's 3 pens he saved this season.
He conceded 35 in a row before like this season or something.
Yeah.
Watch once United, but what's this nonsense about into him till the end of the season?
End of season?
Yeah, we might have been into him. Well, to be honest, Ollie initially came in as an interim, didn't he? And then got a 5-1 win against Cardiff, which was the club he was with before. Unfortunately, got them relegated, but it's one of them things. So he came in as interim manager, and then I think it was March time. I don't know why they didn't just wait till the start of the next season. But they gave him the full manager job, and it was in March. And then as soon as that happened, we ended up losing 4-0 to Everton, losing to Arsenal, we ended up losing half of the games, as well as Brighton, I think.
Yeah, we lost 4 out of 8, I think.
So, yeah, as soon as that happened, we ended up on terrible form.
Before it happens, though.
I was surprised. I have to say, I was shocked by West Ham losing to Wolves, because I think Wolves have been cacked this season. They're starting to pick up a bit of form, but they've been really poor. But I was surprised that West Ham lost. Wolves have been poor all season, and they're above us now. So, you got to love it. Liverpool beat Arsenal. What a sad shame. I think I don't think there's much to say there because I think we all knew that was going to happen. But I was surprised by the Brighton result, I have to say. Although we all know new manager effect always comes in.
What happens? Always, nearly always win under the first game with a manager. And I'd say a few weeks before on the stream that I wouldn't be surprised if we start dropping off, and it's happened here. We've now gone 7 games without a win, I think now. 5 of them being draws. So it's really not ideal. We're still 9th, I think, so it's still fairly good. Just I know we're going to fall down at this rate. I don't know.
I know Graham Potter. I don't know why he was. I don't know why he was linked with the Manchester United job.
Really?
You know, I said ages ago that Graham Potter was linked with the United job if Ollie got sacked.
Oh yeah, and he's linked with Spurs as well. It's like all he's done with us is 15th in the first season, 16th in the second season. Not exactly that good.
Well, it's better than getting relegated.
True.
So I don't see how he can go from doing that, which isn't really that good at all, to Man United.
Yeah. Here we go. The Iron Booth's open. Up your nose. Right. There we go. Paulo Fonseca till the end of the season. He was linked to Spurs before. What's his face winning now? Antonio Conte. Don't think I want the woman manager, thank you. Liverpool, well-oiled machine, but if you can sit back and soak up the pressure, you can get a result. That's what we normally tend to do against Liverpool. We got tongued 5-0. So there you go. Up your nose. Yeah, there you go. Did you hear that Steffi Bath has got a sister called Polly? Polly.
Oh.
Polly Bath. Let's have a look at these. I'll tell you, Chelsea seem to be. I know we're coming up against them on Sunday. I'm not worried about Chelsea, but at the same time, unless we get a new manager in, we'll probably lose. Because they're the top team at the minute. They're doing quite well. For me, favourites to win the title. I know we're only 12 games in, but you look at their form at the minute. 29 points out of a possible 36. Which is quite good going, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't
going. I think Chelsea are certainly one of the favourites. They're one of the top teams. We're in for a tough game on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We're playing Chelsea. Oh.
Yeah, Chelsea United. 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. I won't be watching it because I'll be working. I tell you, it's quite a long day when every day that I'm doing the performances. I'm there from. Yeah, I'm doing a performing job.
Yeah, how long?
11 a.m. till 9.
Oh,
bloody hell. And every weekend up until Christmas.
And that's Fridays. Fridays are sometimes 3 or 4 performances. The Saturday and Sunday that we just did, 5 performances in them days. This weekend coming up, it's 4 on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, 6 per day. That is. Only about an hour and 20 minutes long, thankfully, so we get a little bit of time to.
Did you say you've done it every year, or is it just like on a bigger?
They didn't do it. Well, no, I've only just started it this year. They've done it since 2018, but they didn't do it last year, obviously because of pandemic. But
is it like Christmas songs?
It's the Polar Express actually.
Oh,
so you know there's different places have the Polar Express train ride events.
Oh,
Performing on the train.
Oh, right.
On the steam train. Hey?
Do you travel around the country for it? So that maybe you'll be down south.
No, there's some in different places. So I'm at the one there's one which is North Allertons. That's not far from. It's about 50 minutes from where I am, but we drive down there and then back home every day. It's quite difficult, but getting there. Certainly difficult when you've only just started, but you pick it up quite easily. But we're only doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. From next week, which is like the start of December, it's 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the 15th to the 23rd is that entire week.
Oh, I guess it hot stop.
I'm going to be absolutely shattered come Christmas Eve, and then I'm doing CVFM on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Wow!
You're going to be sounding like Sean Dyche on that one.
No, I'll be shattered by then. But yeah, from the 15th to the 23rd, there'll be absolutely nothing on the channel whatsoever, because I'm not going to be available. So there'll be less things happening on the channel for the next couple of weeks. But once we get past the 23rd and get on to Christmas Eve, etc., there'll be more on the channel as we get past Christmas time. Luckily, I'm at the bowl game tomorrow. I have to miss all the bowl and the mask games on the Saturdays, but it's one of them things. Hard luck. So, it's one of them things.
For CVFM?
No, it's voluntary. So,
right.
To be honest, it's it's a step in. It's another step in the right direction. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I do it anyway because I enjoy it. So,
fair enough.
It's only voluntary, but I'm not gonna stop doing it anytime soon. One of our presenters does a morning show on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday, and even that's voluntary. And he travels from Shildon, which is half an hour away. So, there you go. That's one of the things. But we do it because we enjoy it. So there you go. Anyways, back to where were we now? We were talking about Premier League. So I think it's better doing it on a Monday now because obviously it's the end of the actual what's the word, game week. Yeah, it's the end of the game week. The Brentford game was quite something, wasn't it? Jamal Lascelles got 2 goals, one in the wrong net. So we had some good results, wasn't there, on Saturday? 2 3-3 draws. I didn't watch much of the day, but we had in total, I think, was it 10 games in the Premier League, and we had 3-0 Chelsea, 2-0 Villa, 3-3 for Burnley Palace, 3-3 Newcastle Brentford, Norwich Southampton was 2-1. Obviously, five goals at Vicarage Road, 4 for the wrong team. Dear.
Did you know next week there's games on Thursday?
Yeah, start December normally is.
Thursday's a bit weird though, isn't it? I was just looking now.
Well, there you go. 1-0 Wolves and then 4-0 Liverpool. Oh no. Oh, that's the wrong day. Brilliant. 3-0 Man City and then 2-1 Tottenham. 36 goals in the 10 games, which is probably one of the highest I think we've had all season. I think quite good. She's got a sheep called Bar, Well, that was bad. Dear me. Oh, I wonder what she sings to them when it's their birthday. Happy birthday to you. Probably. Who's talking over? You mean who's taking over? Hello, Nick. Bad player. Doing well. See Ipswich are doing well. Not. Who's taking over? Well, at the minute, it looks like it's going to be Mauricio Pochettino at the minute as it stands. Cold pizza tonight. It's still in the oven, pal. That's why I haven't got it. It's still in the oven. But, yeah. Going into Sunday's game then against Chelsea, Do you have any hope?
Um,
I don't.
I have hope and belief are two different things. I have hope that we can give them a game. I don't believe we will, but I hope that we do. To be honest, that's what I think. Really, there's always hope. There's always hope, but expectation, no, I don't think so. Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea's wing backs are scoring, for goodness sake. Like, we can't even. Never mind keeping Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic.
Probably score against us.
Well, exactly. We can't. We have to worry about their wing backs more than their strikers at the moment. So, and it's at Stamford Bridge, so it's going to be difficult. But I hope we can, at least trouble them. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, it's what we hope. So.
Well, because
I
Burnley.
hope we can get a goal out of it. I hope we can get a goal out of it because we haven't got a goal against any of the top 6 sides.
Well, Burnley managed to get a point, didn't they? So I mean, anything's possible.
That was a shock as well, Burnley getting the point there. I know that was Thomas Tuchel was he's one heck of a manager. He was good with Dortmund as well. Still didn't win the title ahead of Bayern. Sad shame. But yeah, with Chelsea, as soon as you went to Chelsea, everything's just changed. The whole team just seems to be gelling together much better now, and they look a completely different side to what they used to be. So, he's a fantastic manager, don't he? He's a fantastic manager. Obviously, won the Champions League as well. So, European champions against Europa League bottlers. So, it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, it's always a tough game when we play against teams like Chelsea. But I'm hoping I hope we can get at least a goal out of it. By the way, just let you know, if you don't know, next Monday, I will be live. I don't know what time the actual thing starts. The Ballon d'Or is getting announced next Monday night, so it might be announced during the stream. And if Robert Lewandowski doesn't get the award, then it's rigged. Put it this way, he deserves it more than any bugger else does.
So we might get an unhinged Daryl rant on stream then next week.
Hopefully not. FCB win everything. Not really. Well, we got knocked out. The DFB Pokal by, I think, a third tier side. So strange things have happened before. Can you do it? If you can do us a favour tomorrow, would not be great. I don't know.
Oh no, Cambridge playing Wigan.
Oh, you've lost.
Well, I may as well not watch then.
We've got Preston tomorrow, and that's not an easy game. Oh, our referee for the game against Millwall, Paddy McNair, got elbowed deliberately in the face off the ball. The linesman flagged, but the referee ignored it. And then Millwall went and scored from that. So I saw it on the video, and the entire stadium were raging. I was like, imagine if I was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine me there. I mean, I'll tell you what, the referee must be glad I'm not the bloody manager, because if I was the manager, I'd have been absolutely worse than him. Because that's blatant foul. When's Middlesbrough going up? Not for a while. Are you enjoying Championship life? Championship's the best league in the world. Fact. It's certainly the most unpredictable one.
It's going to be boring though now.
Premier League, you can always guarantee it's going to be either Chelsea, Liverpool. Well, forget Liverpool. It's going to either be Chelsea or Man City that win the league. It's going to get a bit boring now because, Liverpool won't win the league. I don't think Liverpool will win the league again for a while. But, I've said things before. Champions League coming up this week. Oh, balls. As we already mentioned. Bayern take on Dynamo Kiev. Well, good night to them. And United take on Villarreal. A few players that are missing, actually. Greenwood's ill. Pogba's out, Varane's out, Shaw and Cavani both could be out. Oh dear.
It's not looking good, is it?
And Felix Breich is the referee. I'm glad I'm not watching. Felix Breich is the ugly mug from the Bundesliga. My God. I'm glad I'm not watching that then. But it's a pivotal game because we lose that and Atalanta win and we're into the Europa League spot.
Yeah, although to be fair, Atalanta and Villarreal play each other, don't they? Last game.
Yes, because we host Young Boys. That's where I got if we lose that. Then 2 defeats against them. Just don't see that happening. Barcelona Benfica. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened to Barca. They've been cack. I mean, they got tonked at Benfica last time, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if they did again. Got tonked. But speaking of Barca, Pedri got given the Golden Boy. Was it Golden Boy Award or something? Were you at all surprised by that? I wasn't. I thought he deserved it. Given how he played in the U-Wars as well, you know, I think he's a fantastic player, Pedri. I know certainly a player I'd have at United, but maybe in the future. Maybe not now, but maybe in the future. Certainly one for. He's certainly got a lot of potential. Let's just say that because he's won that. They lost a man who makes Barca, mate. I'll just tell you now. Bayern won 3-0 at Barca, and they didn't have Messi. Bayern won 8-2 when Barca had Messi on the pitch for the full 90 minutes. And he got absolutely pocketed by Alphonso Davies, who was only playing his 6th Champions League game.
So Alphonso Davies, he's brilliant, isn't he? How old is he?
19.
Oh, see, why is he not for the Golden Boy Award?
I think it's because his times he's inconsistent.
Oh, right. Okay.
His times in the Bundesliga has been inconsistent. Oh no, he's 21. Older than I thought he was. Older than me. How dare he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barcelona aren't the same, are they? I mean, even with Messi, they're cack. But you know, if you look at the Barcelona, I mean, imagine coming up against the Barcelona, the prime Barcelona. So you know, the ones that had Xavi, who I think is now the Barcelona manager. Actually, that see a difference there. Dani Alves has just come back as well. You know, imagine coming up against the Barca that's, you know, Barca now that had Dani Alves, Piqué, who else was there? Well, they still have Jordi Alba, but, you know, when they had Messi, Suarez, Neymar, that front three was prolific. But they've got a similar version, the PSG, Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, and they're cack. So, who do you think will place Ollie? What do you think? Who will Man United replace Ollie with? Most likely, it looks like it's going to be Pochettino. But if anyone, really, I'd rather Pochettino because I think he'll do a job. He might not win us trophies, but he'll give us a step in the right direction. Because at the minute, we're heading in the wrong direction. We're heading down the table instead of up the table. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Jay Dabber. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in the stream for a while. Hello, Jake. Hope you're doing well. Yo. The rumours go around for years. Well, it's one of the things. Oh, sorry. The comment above. Will we ever see Messi in the Premier League?
I doubt it.
Potentially, and if he does, it'll probably be Man City. So
I don't think so. I think it's.
I think he'll stay at PSG, and then I think he'll go. I think he'll go to the MLS because that's where a lot of these.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, Lampard, I think, finished his career there, didn't he?
I think that's your place to end your career, so I won't be surprised.
Although we all thought Zlatan was going to end his career in the MLS, and he's playing for the AC Milan. In his 40s now. I mean,
happens, but
I mean, he must be one of the old. Well, he won't be the oldest professional player in the world, actually, because there's a guy that's still playing this in his 70s in his Wales, apparently.
I saw one in his 50s, but not haven't seen 70s.
I'm trying to think, it was just his player from his Wales. Some is 70-year-old footballer. Let's have a look. There we go.
How does he even get out of bed in the morning to play football? literally, like he must like do a 5-yard sprint and just be like so stiff.
There we go. This is it. I'm on the BBC website here. I mean, this was back in 2019. Whether he still plays now, I don't know. 73-year-old. Now he'll be 75 if he's still playing. Guy called Isaac Hayek, 73-year-old, oldest player to take part in professional football matches. He's in the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh wow!
The oldest one before that, obviously, was I think we all know Mura, the Japanese one.
Oh yeah,
King Kazu.
That's the one I know about.
King Kazu. Yeah, 73 years old and he was playing professional football. Oh, dear me. Ah, Lord. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the things you find out on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
J Dabba here. With Dani Alves re-signing back with Barcelona, Messi and Iniesta have also hinted to return to the club to retire from there. Would that be an elite end to their careers? Yes, but I don't think Messi would be able to go back there because they couldn't afford to keep hold of him. So if they couldn't afford to keep hold of him, will they keep hold of him again? I thought Iniesta had already retired, or is he still playing for Vissel?
I think he's still in Japan.
Yeah, Vissel Kobe.
But that's probably wherever it wins, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's moving back.
Oh, if there's one game you want to watch tomorrow night, by the way, on the telly, Chelsea Juventus. I know everyone's saying, it's going to be a classic game. It's only 1-0 into win, but at Stamford Bridge, it's going to be one heck of a game. That is, that's going to be a heck of a game. Lille Salzburg, yeah. Young Boys Atalanta. Sevilla Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg are doing well, I have to say, at the minute. And Zenit Malmo. No idea. Not particularly exciting, that's all I've got to say. I think my jokes are more exciting than that. What do you think went actually wrong with Ollie and his tactics? I just think there was times where he was tactically inept. And also, I don't think it was all down to him. I think the substitutions he made were very questionable as well. I think there was too many times where he was just sitting back and, the substitutions he was making were wrong. He was making the wrong choices. But, that's life as a manager. It's one of them things you got to expect to get sacked when things aren't going according to plan. But I think there's occasions where the players need to take a hard look at themselves because I think too many times they were just too aligned on Ollie. I think some of them just didn't take responsibility.
Well, Maguire, really was shocking this season. He's been crap, and he's meant to be the captain.
Yeah,
but Maguire's never been like a top player. But it's
I wouldn't pay 80 million for him.
I still don't get how United spent 80 million on Maguire, and I guess that was Solskjaer's idea to spend that much.
Well, I don't think it'll be his idea to spend 80 million. I think it'll have been the Glaziers.
Yeah. But then with that money, like the next season, whatever, they buy Ronaldo and Varane for less money.
Well,
For
wasn't Ronaldo's contract expiring? 20 million.
It was
No.
it was. I think the combined total was cheaper than 80 million for Ronaldo and Varane than Maguire.
Varane was 41 million and Ronaldo was 24.
Okay, so 65.
65 mil.
Cheaper than Maguire. He got
Half the price. There you go. Cheaper half the price. Unfortunately for you, I'm just looking at your recent results.
Oh dear.
I mean, you were on a 2-game unbeaten run going into that Aston Villa game, despite there being a cack job against Newcastle and a brilliant point at Liverpool. You're very inconsistent. I mean, if you look at the one before, you were on the one in the actual league. You were on the one of... You had 4 wins out of 5.
Yeah.
And then you drew 3.
We had a really good start.
Drew 2. Lost 1.
If we've completely
what's
fell
happened to
apart.
the wins?
I know. They just vanished.
Well, you said before, didn't you? You said, "Oh, we'll have a good start to the season, then we'll drop points."
Yeah, and it's happened. It's next Saturday.
When will you get into the Guinness Book of Records for the most famous Iron Brew drunk? I think it's probably going to be that Wait Me Takeaway guy, because every single day he has a takeaway every day and always has an Iron Brew.
That can't be good for the cholesterol.
No.
I takeaway every day.
And I thought I was bad for having, like, there's occasions where I have 2 takeaways a week if I'm feeling peckish. And normally I only have 1 a week, but some have 2, and I'm thinking that's bad. 7 takeaways in a week, bloody lord. They're not even they're not even small orders either. Half the time we get a big munch box, just about the size of a 16-inch pizza.
Got a chomp for that.
Yeah.
Cancelo or Trent? Neither.
Do you see his pass though? Cancelo's pass yesterday.
Cancelo, I think, is better than Trent personally. I think he's superb. Sadly, I have to say that, but I think he is. You eat one every day, big burgers, kebabs, etc. Bloody hell.
That's what I need to be doing to play in Sunday League.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing I'll never forget, and I think this is probably the best moment in football, was when the Sutton United manager was eating a burger during the match.
The pie.
Was it a pie?
It was
Instead of giving all the tactics, you're meant to be, get closer, this, that, and the other. And he's just sitting there watching.
Yeah, so it was what's it? Wayne Shaw.
It was Sutton against Arsenal.
He got sacked for doing it though.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I don't believe it. Well, I remember just seeing that on TV, and it's just like the next day, he's disappeared.
When did he get sacked for it?
Oh dear.
You've been sacked because you ate a pie during the match.
That is probably
what half of the fans were doing. I'd tell you, lad. Fought on Millwall's dirty elbow to the face of McNair. How on earth the referee didn't see that, I don't know. I think he, 1, needs to go to Specsavers, and 2, needs to sack. Because, my God, that was bizarre. Literally, the Millwall player's on the ball. McNair's trying to get close to him, trying to intercept, and then, boom, straight into the face. There was blood coming from his face as well, because he hit him that hard. He went down. Linesman waving his flags into the ref. There's a foul, and the referee didn't even see it. Took no notice. And then they literally scored from that attack. And I tell you, if I was on the touchline, I'd have probably got sent off. Because I had absolutely gone ballistic. It's good job I wasn't at the game. Because, my God, you could imagine what I'd be saying on the matchday vlog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I'd have been fuming. Question for you lot: out of all your clubs, what team does the best food on match days? Well, certainly not United. Did you see the £4 cheese and ham panini?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I went to Old Trafford once, one time, and they had a burger. They had a burger, but they'd run out of burgers. They'd literally curled a sausage. They curled a sausage into a circle as a burger, and they served that. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace.
No,
Wait,
someone, I think it was on Instagram. Someone had posted something saying paid £4, £4.50, I think it was, which is ridiculous anyway, for a cheese and ham panini at Old Trafford, burnt to a crisp.
Wait, how much are pies at Old Trafford?
£4 off a panini, I'd to think.
I reckon at least six, £7 probably. Yeah,
Really?
£6-7. Yeah, I reckon.
£5 for a hot dog at Wembley.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could get like
Not even that. They're
like
only normal sizes as well. They're not like big hot dogs.
yeah, but London's
Alton only could be £3.
I mean, London's beautiful.
Get more for your money. Thoughts on Matt Crooks? Good play. Just I'll say needs to keep being consistent. I don't mean consistently bad, but needs to stay consistent. Anyways, shall we have a game of Guess Who before we finish off? And hopefully we'll get this finished tonight instead of tomorrow. So there we go. Right, if you guys don't know the rules, we'll think of players from the top 5 leagues. That's the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga, and La Liga. Has to be a player from one of them leagues. And then we have 10 questions to try and narrow it down to one player or two, whatever. And then we have to have a guess after the 10th question. We're allowed a clue at some point. We tend to give the clues towards the end because there's no point asking for a clue at question 2, so that's not going to make much difference. But we have 10 questions each to try and work out who's thinking of who. We'll do it differently this time. I'll guess Garrick, Garrick will guess Owen, and then Owen will guess mine. We normally tend to do it in clockwise, but we're doing it anti-clockwise today. I mean, we do. We've got anti-clockwise. Never heard of Uncle Clockwise. I got him. Finally got him. Oh dear.
Anyway.
Oh no, that's a joke. I've been trying to catch Garrick out all night with these jokes. Finally got you. Went to Daddy tonight in the bath. I heard the water running. Did you? I didn't.
What?
My dad likes going in the bath here and there. Yeah. The Riverside stand. Hello, Alfie. Hello, you all right? No, I'm left as well, actually. Thank you. But anyways, let's start then. Right, I was usually the guest. No, never mind. I'll go first. Never mind. I was going to say something else. I don't know. I nearly got that wrong. Right, I'll go first. Guessing Garrick. So,
Right.
I think we'll play.
Yeah, got one.
Good. And by the way, you guys can join in the live chat. There is a rule, and just for proof, whoever's guessing is not allowed to look at the live chat because obviously you guys are able to put your guesses in the live chat well, but just so you know that we aren't cheating. There you go. I'll put it on that, leave it on that, and there you go. There you go. Not touching the laptop at all. It's on the banner, so I can't see any of the comments whatsoever. And we're not allowed... the person that's guessing is not allowed to research either. The person who's answering the questions can, if they're not sure. Right, first question. So top 5 leagues, it's La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Premier League, and Liga. Prem or DFB? Bundes.
Yes.
Right. If it's the Bundesliga, I'll probably know it straight away, but you've probably gone for Premier League player. Prem?
Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah.
So we're down to 20 clubs, and it can't be from the person who's thinking of the player can't be from their club, so that's Brighton out completely. So are they currently in the top 6?
No.
Right. Well, there's question. Was that question 3? Right. I'm nearly losing count myself. So Premier League, not from any of the top 6. So that's Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, West Ham. Who else was there? Is that? No, I don't think Tottenham possibly. I don't think Tottenham would up there, mind. So there's none of them clubs, so Tottenham possibly. Tottenham, Wolves, or Everton?
No.
Dear. Are they in the bottom 3?
I'll check for you. I did know.
Newcastle, Norwich, or Burnley?
Um,
I think Burnley down there.
no.
Oh dear.
So you're down to what? Like 8 clubs?
Yeah. So that's what was that now? Right. So I said Prem Bundesliga, Prem, top 6. No, Liverpool. What? Everton was Everton. What is it? Everton, Spurs, or Wolves? So it's none of them. And then bottom 3. So that's 5. So on to question 6. Southampton, Brentford, or United?
No.
Oh dear. 6. I haven't got a few. I haven't got many clubs left either. Ooh dear. Is it Leeds or Crystal Palace?
No.
I'm trying to think. Which
You
club.
completely messed up. You're on like question 8, I think.
I know.
Hey, you haven't even got the club.
I'm trying to think. Is he okay? Is he a defender or goalie?
Yeah.
Oh, is that question 9? Is that question 8 or question 9 now?
I think you're on 9 now.
Oh, good God. So this is question 9. Look at this.
Messed up completely.
I know, I normally do this. The only other team I can... So as defender or goalkeeper, which team have I not mentioned? I think Leicester are in the top 4, so I don't think it can be Leicester. Watford.
Yes. So you've now got one question. All the information you've got is it's a Watford player.
So
That's either
defender or goalkeeper.
You've got a clue and you've got one question.
Yeah, if I was going to have a guess, I know who I would go for. I just don't think it would be him. Right, go on, give us a clue then.
Okay. We've indirectly mentioned him on a previous stream.
Well, we mentioned him on a previous stream.
Yeah.
Right, there's only... it's probably not these, but there's only two I'm thinking of, which is Ben and Will. And that's the truest to Kong I'm thinking of. I think it's one of them.
All right. We have to guess, so...
Yeah, is that... I have used all 10, haven't I?
Yeah. You just got this one question left.
I'm going to go for Will.
Well, you narrowed it down to two players.
It was Ben, wasn't it?
Ben Foster and Will Hughes. Now, I think we did mention Will Hughes earlier on, but I think it was more of an iconic moment, the Ben Foster one. So that's why I thought I'd say the clue. We've mentioned him before in the stream because of.
I was going to say Ben Foster.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was, but I knew it was one of them. That was disastrous.
So you did well. You did well to narrow it down from.
Yeah, I narrowed it
that,
down. I mean, I narrowed it down one question. I mean, I'm trying to think of. I've said literally every bloody club, and then I forgot. Oh yeah, Watford. Must be Watford. Will Hughes is a midfielder. No, not him. I'm not on about him. I'm on about Will Truster Kong. Will Hughes. I thought Will Hughes was a singer.
Will Young.
Oh, Will Young, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Paul Young.
Paul Young.
Oh, well, that was disastrous for me. Right. Next.
Right.
It's Gareth Bowen now, yeah.
Well, so you're guessing, but well, I need to come up with a player.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a player.
Okay. I think first thing go for Premier League or La Liga.
Yes.
Okay. Premier League.
Yes.
Okay. Me and Owen aren't that imaginative. We just come up with the easy option.
I was trying to come up with someone, but I didn't know who they played for, so I had to. Yeah.
You see, we just want an easy line.
Who are you going to go with before?
I was going to go with Pavard.
He's a Bayern.
Oh, I thought he was at like some other gym. I thought he was. Oh, okay. I don't mind. Yeah.
Who did you think he was with?
I thought he was with like Frankfurt or someone. But maybe that was before the World Cup. I forgot. Yeah.
Pavard is at Bayern.
Oh, fair enough.
But you're allowed to because it's the person that's picking the actual player that's not allowed to use their club. So you would have been allowed to do that, but
oh well.
You didn't know what club it was. It wouldn't have
I used to go with a guess, and I'd be like, I don't know.
Oh, someone's at the door. 1 second.
Oh, bye. Someone's at the door.
Ding dong.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the door knock? Oh dear.
What?
Did you hear about the guy who invented the door knock? He got the Nobel Prize.
All right.
Right, where we are. So, Premier League, here we go.
Right, so
question 2.
First thing, let's go. Is it goalkeeper or defender?
Yes.
Hey, half the players, not bad. Considering I've just looked at the Premier League table for Daryl's question, I should be familiar with where everyone are in the Premier League table. So, top 10?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay, so is it going to be the current top? No, is it going to be? Is it a player in the so-called Big Six?
Yeah, no, it is. It is in the Big Six. Yeah, it's in the Big Six.
So-called Big Six. Okay, so down to 6 players. No, 6 teams. Halfway played. Okay. I'm
Just to
gonna
point
say,
out, it can't be from United.
Yeah, it's. I'll rule out. It's not from Manchester United. There's a clue.
Down to 5, actually.
okay. So
You're on to question 6.
I guess my next thing is it a goalkeeper?
No.
So it's a defender from the Big Six. Okie dokie. What question am I on?
Question 7 now.
7. I'm eating through them quickly.
Questions go quicker than you think.
I was thinking the clock the other day, but it was very time consuming. Anyway.
I tried to catch a fog and I missed. Right, where were we?
Anyway, it's question 7. Right. So defender in the Big Six. Let's get this down to 3 teams. So I'm gonna say, is it a player from United, City, or Liverpool?
No.
It can't be from United.
So it's going to be. Oh yeah. So it's going to be Arsenal, Liverpool. No, Arsenal, Spurs, or Chelsea. Okay. Arsenal or Spurs?
No.
So it's Chelsea. That helps. Wait, I'm on 9.
There's no 9.
A Spurs defender.
Oh my god. Probably Steve Bruce is keen on the United job.
He can be keen all he wants at the end of the day.
He's not going to get.
Yeah, he can be keen. I'm keen. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll do that. What, like a couple million a year? I'll take it. Now I can retire. Don't have to work at all. Decent job. Job well done. Anyway, question 9. Or was it 10?
This is question 9 come up. So you got Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea. That's what you got. And it's a defender or goalkeeper.
Right, now what's Spurs? So it's the Spurs defender. Right. Is it a fullback?
No.
So it's a Spurs centre back.
Wait. Didn't you rule out Spurs?
Oh shit. Oh. Wait. Sorry. It's a Chelsea defender. What I said is it Arsenal Spurs? You said no. What am I doing? Anyway, yeah, Chelsea defender.
So Chelsea centre back.
Yeah, Chelsea centre back. So I guess I've got to go for the clue then.
Okay, clue. This player has played for. Wait, sorry. This player's played in Italy. In their career, they've played for. Should I say what clubs?
You think of them.
No, I know them, but I think it'd give it. Actually, no, it has to be a good. It'll probably give it away. But anyway, this player's played for AC Milan and PSG.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure then. I mean, I would have said Rudiger, but once you said AC Milan, because I thought he played there, but I don't think he was at PSG. I know Thiago Silva was at PSG. Christensen went to Mönchengladbach originally, so I don't think it's going to be him. So, Thiago Silva, am I going to go for him? Yeah, let's go with that. Thiago Silva.
You are correct. It is Thiago Silva.
Yes.
Tell you what, by the way, I didn't know Thiago Silva played for Milan.
I remember because it was on FIFA 12. FIFA 12, it was on. It was.
Oh God, you're going back a bit then.
Oh, I knew it was at PSG. That's the only one. That's where I got that from. Didn't know it was at AC Milan.
Yeah, but I don't know how long he was there for, but he was. I'll just check he was there. But
Darren's on his feet, so.
he did play for it.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've slept since then.
He played for AC Milan in. He said he left in 2012, but so it's from 2009 to 2012 he played for them.
Oh, right. More useless information, please.
Anyway, Daryl, have you got a player for me?
Right.
That laugh doesn't give me confidence at all.
No.
It's probably going to be some like Liga and Friends player or something.
I just saw something online.
All right, fair.
But it is going to be that.
Saw something daft on Insta. Let's have a look. What are you on about? I don't know if you can hear me down in the background. I don't know what he's going on about. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you down the background, actually.
Talks quietly, doesn't he not? Let's have a think. Ooh. Okay.
All right. Is question one? Is this player from the Bundesliga or the Serie A?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Daryl, knowing you as I do, I'll go for is it in the Bundesliga?
No.
Okay, all right, okay. That's. I'm trying to wrap my brain for Italian football now. Right. Okay. So what about question 3? Are they? Do they play in? I don't know. Are they in the top 4? Are they in the top 4 currently in Italy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
All right. So Juventus will be up there. Inter Milan will probably be doing all right. AC will be doing all right.
Well, you've knocked out a few teams: Napoli, Milan, Inter, and Atalanta.
Oh, so that's the top 4. Okay.
Yeah. I can tell you that.
Wait, who are the teams again?
So Napoli, Atalanta, Milan, and Inter.
Oh, so do they play for Juventus?
No.
Oh, waste of a question. Okay, anyway.
So question 4. On to question 5 now.
Do they play for? Do they play for either Lazio or? I'm trying to think of any other Italian teams I actually know. Lazio or Sassuolo.
No.
Okay. Right. Okay. So they don't play for Juventus. They don't play for Lazio, Sassuolo, Atalanta, Inter, AC Milan, or Napoli. So you could either play for Torino. I'm trying to think of the other teams in Italy.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
I literally can't. I can't think of like any other teams in Italy apart from like Fiorentina.
Thank you.
This is the problem. This is the problem when you have to guess down.
No, I've just shut Dad's bedroom door.
Oh, fair enough.
So I can do it. Well, so what you said? It's question 6 now.
Yeah. Okay. Do they play for a team who's? Oh no! Do they play for Roma?
Yeah.
Okay, Roma. Okay. So I've got question 7. Question 7.
7. Oh, sorry.
So,
Yeah.
not strictly already. What? So Roma. Do they play in defence or midfield?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Question 8. Are they? Wait. So who Roma have? Tammy Abraham. They have Mkhitaryan. Is this player a winger or a centre attacking midfielder?
Yeah. I would say yeah, Liam, if you wanted to, but once we've done this, we're ending. So I wouldn't bother. You'll only be on
There's question 8. So they're saying centre attacking midfielder or a winger. Is this player from Italy?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got one more. I've got a clue. Is this question 9 now?
Question 9 now. You've got 2 more questions.
And does a clue count as a question?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll take my clue. Actually, no. I'll have a guess, and then Is this player? I don't know if he still plays for Roma. Is this player Stefan El Shawari?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking, does he still play for Roma? But
Oh, by the way, it couldn't have been Hemik Mkhitaryan because centre attacking mid's classed as midfield.
oh, okay, yeah. I was going to say if it wasn't Shawari, I was going to say
I
Mkhitaryan.
think the only other option you probably would have had would have been probably Saniolo.
I have no idea who he is, to be honest.
I mean, Saniolo, I think, scored against United. But
fair enough. Fair play.
Can't remember. Let's have a look. Yeah. El Shawari. Yeah. Stefan El Shawari. I mean, he's been with Roma since 2015.
That's a lot. That is a long time.
Went to Shanghai Shenzhou 19 and 20. And then went back to Roma. But there you go. To be honest with you, it's a good job I went for El Shawari because there was a player I was thinking of, but you would never have got him. Eldor Shomurodov.
Yeah, no chance. Absolutely no chance.
Especially when he's from Uzbekistan. Yeah, I was like, I might go for him, but to be honest, he wouldn't stand a chance of getting it. So, yeah, if I went for Shomurodov, we'd have been here all night. Because my clue would have been he's from Uzbekistan. And you'd be like, well, on there. Oh, dear.
You see, hashtag United. I know it's off topic, but hashtag United are doing a 24-hour charity football match.
Oh yeah, I saw something.
24 hour.
Yeah, they're live streaming it right now. I think the score is currently 41-29.
In 24 hours, there's teams that could score 41 in 90 minutes.
No, I was just interested to see it, but yeah, anyway, that's off topic. That's off topic.
24-hour football.
40-30 then.
My God. Certainly wouldn't like to be playing that.
Especially when there's 22 hours remaining.
Already 41 goals. I don't know how they have the energy for that long though. Do they have a single break?
Training for them.
They've got to have like subs, sure, like people who like going to come in and play for a bit. Like I think
have some sort of break.
I think Ben Foster said he was going to play in it for a bit.
Well, playing goal. Still playing goal, won't he? Oh dear. Well, that's it then, gentlemen. We're going to end it there for tonight. Make sure to watch out for the ball vlog that will be uploaded Wednesday morning for Bow versus Preston. I would normally upload it on the night, but by the time I get home and get it up, by the time I get it edited, it's midnight. So that's why I don't. So I'll get it up about probably 9. Well, I was going to get it up at 9 or 10, but I actually put the I got the Manchester United one up at 12 when everyone was on the dinner. So I might put it up at midday or something, when everyone's on the dinner, so they have time to check it out. But make sure to watch out for that. That'll be on Wednesday morning. And I'm on Liam's stream on Wednesday night, doing Real Madrid Sheriff Tiraspol, and Liam's doing Atletico Madrid AC Milan. Champions League games to watch out for. And that's about it, really. I won't see you all now until this time next week with another episode of This Week in Football. Cheers, lads, for coming on. I will catch you all later on. Bye!